Hello, my name is Caleb Frank, otherwise known as Frankie2k, and this is episode 1 of the Orlando Magic My League. When Dwight Howard left Orlando in 2012 in pursuit of a championship in LA, the Orlando Magic's dynasty, if you can call it that, was ended right there. They haven't been in the playoffs since, and years and years of bad draft picks, free agent signing blunders, and just bad trades that left them trading superstars like Victor Oladipo away in pursuit of a guy that they got rid of very shortly after. I'm here to try to rebuild this Orlando Magic and get them a title. First, we got to look at our team. And right now, the best rated player is the 7-foot center, Nikola Vucevic. He is in his 7th season in the NBA out of USC, and he is best described as your traditional center. Very good inside and a very good rebounder, but the farther and farther you get away, the worse he gets, and his post defense is alright. I think Vucevic is someone that you can keep on your team while you're rebuilding. He is an above average center in this league, but honestly, if we want to win a title, maybe we need one of the centers that can shoot the ball, pick and pop kind of guy. So maybe we can improve Vucevic's mid-range and outer game, but I think he's a solid piece right now. Now, I would say our best asset, sort of speaking, to maybe get rid of, is the 6'9" power forward from Arizona, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is probably a 3 20 years ago, but with the way the league is playing, he is sort of molded into a power forward. Really athletic, can do a little of everything, but doesn't do anything too great. Really athletic, and his inside scoring is above average. Last year, he averaged around 13 points a game, and I think there's one of two things you do with him. You can go total rebuild, and you trade him for really young players in a pick, maybe, if you can get that, or you make him your focal point of your rebuild. Still haven't decided what we're going to do, and honestly still haven't decided what position we're going to use him as. I really think it all depends with the draft. If we get a guy like Marvin Bagley III or Wendell Carter, guys that can play the 4 and the 5, we're going to have a lot of two-way position players, and I think that'll be very good for us. So Aaron Gordon, watch out for him. We're definitely going to try to improve his shooting, because his shooting is, I think, mid-range and three-pointers are all C+, so we'll see what Aaron Gordon brings. Now, not all of Orlando's draft picks have been total busts, and one draft pick that I'm really excited about is the rookie out of Florida State, number 1, Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac is an athletic defender. That's really what he is. Very good defender, very athletic. His dunking ability is pretty good, and his three-point shot isn't the greatest. Now, if this was a team that was pushing maybe a 10 seed, 9 seed, 8 seed, somewhere, I don't think Isaac would start, but I'm kind of leaning towards starting him for the sole fact that we don't really have anything to gain by putting him on the bench, so I think we give him as much minutes as we can. We don't really have a small forward who is a lot better than him. We have Terrence Ross, Evan Fournier, guys like that, but he's very interesting. I think we're going to start him, give him a lot of minutes, see what he can do. Obviously, probably doesn't shoot the greatest in his first couple years, but I think the time he gets into his prime, hopefully he can be a better shooter. Okay. One player that I'm kind of intrigued about is the 2015 5th draft pick, Mario Hezonja. He is a 22-year-old shooting guard from Croatia, and his first 2 seasons, he's averaged about 5 points a game, so many people would rule him a bust, and I probably would too. But he is a 77 overall, and he's got a B+ 3-point shot. So I definitely think he can improve to become maybe a solid player. I don't think he will become what a number 5 pick is, but if he can become our, dead-eye shooter coming off the bench, I think that'd be pretty good for us. So we may look to start him over Evan Fournier because he's a lot younger, he's got more potential, and they pretty much do the same thing. So maybe we'll start Hazonia and get him some looks before we bring in maybe the shooting guard we want, or we'll see what happens. I'm just very intrigued by him by watching this team. Here we are getting an inside look at the scrimmage before the season starts. We do have Jonathan Isaac and Mario Hazonia in the starting lineup. And I would say our biggest need right now is probably the point guard position, as right now we have DJ Augustine, which, let's face it, at this point in his career, he should not be starting in the NBA. And the backup is Shelvin Mack, so that's not much better. So definitely those two, I think we need to look to upgrade. Definitely, I just don't know. I think there are some point guards in the league that we could get that are young, being backups on other teams that maybe could develop into backup point guards. But I think our best asset right now is our draft pick, as Vukovic blows his defensive coverage. So our draft pick, and if you're watching this team, it's pretty apparent that any guy that we get will be an upgrade. And I think our post right now is our best, as we have Gordon and Vukovic, which are reliable NBA players. But if Mo Bamba or Wendell Carter comes in, I definitely think moving Vukovic would be a not terrible option, especially for a point guard. Or we could draft a point guard. I mean, there's always that too. There's a lot of potential that we could go and do, which makes this team interesting and hard at the same time. Some other guys that right now are going to get minutes are Evan Fournier, Terrence Ross, those two. I think for the future, maybe not in our plans, but right now they could be. And the backup center right there, Bismack Biyombo. Right now he is a reliable backup center. Maurice Spates, the backup power forward. So kind of a bigger power forward to Aaron Gordon, more real power forward. And by real, I mean like the power forward that a lot of people know. And just getting a look at this team, honestly, we're not going to know much until we start playing the game, seeing the stats, all that kind of stuff. Maybe Terrence Ross goes off and we put him in the starting lineup, or maybe Hazonia does really bad and we realize that maybe we need to do something else with him. I don't know. We'll see. So I want this to be interactive with you guys. So if you guys have any suggestions, comments, tips, anything, please let me know in the comment section. Also, this is my first video on YouTube, so I just want to get this NBA content out. I do play other games. I play MLB The Show, Madden. I do play Fortnite. Not the best, but if you want to see anything else or anything other than that, definitely let me know. I do have ideas for like face cam videos, like that kind of stuff. If that's what you guys are into, just let me know. Subscribe, like. If you guys subscribe, you'll probably be one of the first subscribers. Hopefully I get. And Frankie is out.